now rotating back through, trying to at least keep a little bit control over this side of the map. The problem is, well, Zekken's already going to take him out.
Yep, that fantastic stun pushed him back a little bit further. Bought Zekken the space to get up close and take that frag. The spike planted as well. Now leaves FPX on a back foot. And when you look at the HP in play, Zyppan and ardiis both one hit or very close to, depending on the weapon. This is going to be a tough one with FPX having to root these players out of the corners and look at Zekken go. He has blitzed his way, the fast rotation all the way around to Art. Now gives them even more angles to play with.
So just running out of time, the flash and ion perfect, and it leaves SUYGETSU all alone. 1 versus 3, and that said, the clock now ticking. Decent peek coming. Oh, he manages to get a couple!
They've made the push now, the adaptation on before, maybe suspecting the trap to be there and not wanting to overcommit, but it's a good little tuck that they have, allowing them to stay stacked up. With the pistols, that's exactly what you want. They've deleted Angel, the man who was here before. They know that ardiis is close. They've even spotted him with the Prowler. Really nice to continue using that utility, not leave the gaps there for the kills to be taken. Even still, Zyppan gets one. And a little bit more could cause a lot of damage to the economy of the attackers.
Yeah, he's making a nice distraction as well, because the flank is still coming in from SUYGETSU. This 1v1 between him and AYRIN could be absolutely everything for the round, and it's all just going to come down to timing. He spotted out one, but there is that free kill! It will go through for SUYGETSU into the 1v1 scenario. BCJ low on HP and a rifle even found. It's all just going to come down to this remaining angle. Will he actually check the little corner? He's been spotted, and it will be BCJ.
And get the ult through to secure the space, the information, and get a plant.
Looked a little bit dicey, but Angel being able to find one back in. As said, they've got the screen ready to try and get in on the retake, but XSET are actually playing in front of it. They're making sure they can get up and close in these fights, and the trades are going relatively well. Back into a 2v2 scenario. AYRIN, it's a bit of a whiff though, and now Cryo left in the clutch situation to try and turn this back around, knowing at least where one of the players are, but he's got to be careful. He is slowly being flanked.
Using it now, he needs to check it. Halfway already, they're sticking it fully. The swing is there, but no shot. He can't even get the trigger pulled.
Been these fight backs needed, and with a much faster pace, straight in towards Zyppan. Nade out, he does have support from ardiis, but he's actually going to go down.
Oh, right into the nade. That was a risky play, and he paid the price. A classic kill. And damage done. This comes down to the 1v1. Shao has managed to drop a double, drop the spike. Back to back. Just comes down to the timing, and it seems to be perfect. Shao with another great read.
It always is. Cosmic Divide thrown down, though, which should give them a pretty easy plant.
Well, looks like plan's going to be coming through, but this is the heavier side of the map, and a Paranoia buys them a bit of space. Spam through from Angel, denies any retreat for Zekken. Good kill. They've got to worry about Cryo, but they've more than enough manpower to watch it. Taking him down's a different story. Getting on that spike, not possible without dealing with Cryo, and he's gone. AYRIN and BCJ, both on the same angle, both having to take these fights together. Those shots are close. They're doing damage, and BCJ finishes Angel off. At last, the IGL is down, but another on the defuse. They have to pull him off it, and it looks like they'll try to showstopper onto AYRIN. It's BCJ left to do it again. But this time, he can't pull out the 3K.
Be enough to give some information, a TP going through fairly early. So that's actually going to mean that Angel will be here in time, just trying to hold on to the U-Haul in the backlines, but he's been taken out by Zekken.
He was trying to stay away from that flash, but it was just a little bit too precise. XSET picking up the kills and the scythe. And with this, it looks like they have finally found that weakness. I've realized the issue, a little fake at the start towards A. It dragged the rotations, more than willing to play retake, but the retake hasn't worked out, and now FPX are left to save. 2 players versus 5. It just ain't gonna happen for them this time around. A really good response from XSET.
The other thing as well is financially, FPX are in the bin. Like, you've got Shao and Angel with barely any credits, and even the players that are surviving, or look to be surviving, don't have that much to throw into the next round. So don't want to overface, don't want to over-risk it, but a really big round from XSET. And that's the thing. I think that we are looking at 2 teams with 2 very experienced IGLs, mixed in with some young talent. I think it's the best mix at the moment that we currently have in Valorant. Angel, I think, the haunt to give those players up, the flashbangs coming around the corner to leave them in such a horrible position. And okay, SUYGETSU's managed to at least get 1 kill, and they do have the credits to buy into the next, but how much more can he realistically do here?
Last player standing.
That's about what I thought. It comes down to just spraying it through the smokes.
But they're so prepared. These defaults from XSET are catching every single piece until Shao comes along. He's going to at least throw down that Nightfall to slow them a little bit. But he has made this round look doable once again. No.
And our position's been too hard to root out, and he's just relocated entirely! They cannot deal with Shao! A whiff that could cost him! But no! He'll follow up eventually, remedy the mistake, and be better. Cypher on his way up behind. They are watching it periodically, and AYRIN's now only supposed to be watching that, but he has to put down some stars, and that's when ardiis comes through the smoke looking the wrong way. He didn't clear it, he was looking for the rest of the team, and instead, he's left Shao alone. 3 kills needed, and this time, it will not happen. Ridiculously good start to this. And here comes the ultimate. And the fly on through on the back of it. Zekken, I want to see those finger guns in action, but he's being revealed and taken down. A fantastic reveal from Shao. He even follows it up with a headshot delivered. And now, FPX actually have the man advantage. The wallbang attempt, oh, it was just a second too late.
Angel, he must have been moving at the speed of light, and this fight's getting awkward. Shao still surviving in the back corner. SUYGETSU's managed to trade another out, and it's now left all on to AYRIN. He's been the man in the back lines a lot of the time, setting up that squad, but now they need him to stop this from going to an equalized scoreline. Trapped behind the cage, he has the lineup ready to try and deny anything on the diffusal, but they have a decent idea of where he's going to be already. The grab ball gets one, but
he didn't get a reveal on the way in. They could get tripped up, and there you go. The wallbang potential is there. SUYGETSU's the one to deliver, and times 2's it. ardiis still on the back to be rooted out, and they are picking up every single kill.
Yeah, trapped behind all the util as well. It will be death to at least 5-1. A nice correction. He might even have time to get the plant in, but I think he's heard the footsteps. He's waiting for the kill, and while Shao even just goes diving to make sure that he's not going to be able to get that plant.
You can get spam, but you've got the Astral Cosmic Divide in. So there's absolutely no way. Now at this point, post plans for XSET, able to play nice and far back. No utility online for a little bit over on the FPX camp, and that's just going to delay them even further. Good snake bite though. dephh is in trouble, but he hits the shot.
Yeah, he only stays aggressive so that the null command actually takes out their utility, so the retake can't have the screen. And while now Zyppan looking to just try and take the firefight.
The information.
Oh, they know exactly where they are. Timing is going to be everything here. The swing back around is just a slaughter from Zekken and Cryo.
Information, but they've gambled the right way. They found this man Cryo, and now he's got 30 HP being swung on. Good night and sweet dreams. An attempted follow push perhaps. Zekken close to the smoke. He could dash out at any moment, but with death falling, the angles decrease. All these players coming from the spawn now, and FPX have the weaponry advantage. They've lost Angel, at least one man down, and HP gone on SUYGETSU and ardiis. This could come down to the cost even, if they can just find a couple of kills. That's a great stun from Zekken. The follow-up could be there as well. This guy's on fire. Zyppan will try to deal with him and nade into an empty position, and BCJ swings to delete him. The last man alive is Shao, again to try and clutch it. But BCJ wins the battle of the fade. That smoke bloom. So they're still going to approach this with caution. They've lost Shao for their trouble. This is where those players up behind want to try and blitz back through, but they realize now the trap has been sprung. XSET were waiting, and that op is just picking them off.
Yeah, it's isolated battles as well. You're giving these individual fights over to XSET, and while they were winning them up until this point, Cryo, though, finally put into position with that operator. He's been one of the quieter players, but when they need him, he's stepping up, and it's left on to SUYGETSU. He's at least doing a little bit of damage. Another headshot connected. dephh a little bit low. It's awkward, but he eventually gets the job done. Problem. The amount of control that's been taken. Zekken, I think he might have just spotted out a pixel, also sees the Prowler coming through, but goes back for more, and this time he's shut out.
What a lunatic. I love it. It's worked a lot of the time, but this time around, the punish is there. XSET now sectioned out. dephh has a nade at his feet. A paranoia dodge, though. He might be able to catch them with this swing. But, well, he's being swung on himself. Too much control for FPX. They've already owned the entire map with a double from ardiis.
And he's going to be in position. Prowler this time, and, well, it goes quite a bit better when Zekken isn't at the door anymore. AYRIN, though. Now he is being that little bit more aggressive, but he's been spotted. That still gets away with one. And the trades! Again from BCJ! The man is just unkillable. Down.
Moving into just the right position. He'll be holding this angle from spawn. He's now posted just as they emerge. And there's the shot. Zyppan down. SUYGETSU left 10 seconds and no shot.